Hey guys, this is me Narelle here, and welcome back to a new video. This is actually going to be the third installment of my little OC series in which I am doing. If you guys are totally new to this series and to my channel, hello, my name is Narelle Busby. I am a sad artist on the YouTube world, and my channel is pretty much about art positivity and sharing your love for something you like doing, which in my case is art. And for this series, on my YouTube discussion tab, I put up a poll pretty much saying, hey, out of these 5 characters, who would you like to see as a video? And whoever wins, I will make a drawing, color it on camera, and give you all them facts that is to know about that certain character. So if you guys want to be a part of the 4th one, make sure you follow my discussion tab. I'm actually going to advertise it on my Instagram because I feel like if I just leave it on YouTube, you guys aren't going to know. Ooh, excuse me. You guys are not going to know when it's up, so I will make sure for the 4th one to put it on Instagram so you guys can be like, oh, I want to vote if you didn't vote for this one or the past 2. So I will get better at that. So yeah, so for this one, my character Reno actually won. And I think God is like sending me a message here saying, Irel, get to know your characters better, because all of these characters that I've made videos on are characters I don't talk about, nor, know much about. So before I make these videos, I actually have to refresh my mind and remember who they are, which is such a bad thing to say, but it's true. And then I make the video. So yeah, so getting into Reno. So Reno is actually a very special character because I literally was doodling in one of my line journals ages ago, and I just drew a side view with a triangle eyebrow, and I'm like, that actually looks really cool. So I decided to add eyes and a mouth and all that stuff on it, and I'm like, that literally is so dope. So I actually build it, adding a whole bunch of different characters onto that one, and I created this whole universe that revolves around the shapes in which we know and love, and that's how Reno was born. Give and take, Reno did have a lot of designs. I couldn't settle on one, so the one you're seeing in this video is his actual finalized design. So you are free and welcome to draw him like this, because if you look at my older videos, you'll see him in different looks, but this is the one I kind of settled on the most. So getting into his basic facts, Reno is 18 years old. He is the oldest out of the main cast in the group, so he is the older brother slash dad of the group. He's very much so optimistic. He's very happy. You can never make him mad unless one of his friends or his family members are hurt. Then he will get mad because he's very protective over them. But other than that, he just never gets mad. He's very happy all the time. And another character in my story, Axis, he finds him so annoying at times because he's like, yo, there's no way you could be this happy all the time. But yes, that's Reno, and his sexuality is he is straight as a kite. He's straight. So yes, and I think that's pretty much it that I need to say as basic facts. So getting into Reno, as a child, again, he was a very happy kid, but due to the country's standards, because there's other countries besides the triangles, you have the circles and you have the rectangles. So his parents always told him, hey, don't wonder, don't ask. If you don't know it, don't get curious, because it's not our place to know what other people do, because the countries are like separated due to the differences in the people. So Reno, as a child, it was just like, hey, why can I know that? Why can I be curious about it? But he always tended to go with his parents' opinions, because he's like, my parents are right. I need to not be curious about it because, they're just trying to keep me safe and all this good stuff. So as Reno got older, he actually saw more things that he should shouldn't have seen, because a lot of the elders in his country always talked about the differences in the people and how horrible they were. And Reno was like, man, I really want to know more about the place I live in. So due to the standards of the government, at the age of 8, Reno had to lose one of his body parts, because as a triangle, they are all equally rounded. So his people they're good at everything, and they're all equal. So they have 2 eyes, 2 ears, so on and so forth that us humans have. And he decided to lose an eye, because he's like, I want to get rid of the eye that closed myself off from looking at the truth of the world. So with the other eye, I'm going to open myself up and see what I haven't seen yet. And I actually thought that was pretty smart. As gruesome as that sounds, he actually chose the right part of his body to get rid of, because he's like, I'm going to see things that I should have seen as a kid. So after that, when he got a little bit older, Reno actually left his country and he went to tour the world in which he never knew. And I think that's pretty much it. Because for this story, I made it so you get to know the character as they travel in the world. Yes, all the other characters come from different countries, but I want you to grow with Reno as he travels. So yeah, so pretty much he's just traveling the world to get to know the other people out there and to see what's so bad about the people, and see if they can all come together and just live peacefully in the world. And as we know, world peace is not really going to happen, but he strives to make it happen as close as he can. So that's Reno. The other characters in his story is Siphony, who's a monk. He comes from the country of the circles. And then you have Axis and Tanya, who are siblings, and they come from the country of the rectangles. I actually had a whole conversation on a live stream years ago talking about this certain story, and my friends, I think it was Dominica and someone else, they actually gave me names for the countries, because they were just like, Narelle, name it a name other than triangles, circles, and rectangles. I think it was Sue Chronicle is there too, and they gave me literally amazing names, and it's just not in my memory right now. So if I actually remember it, I'll see if I can, just change the names to that name. But for right now, it's just the circles, triangles, and rectangles. So yeah, that is it for Reno. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video on him. It's not much, but again, I want the story to be of his growth and not what you already know of him. So I hope you kind of get what I mean. So give this video a like if you liked it. Comment down what would you like to say about Reno, because he's a very special child. So, if I had to give a moral of the story, because it seems like I always give wise morals at the end of these introductions, I would have to say that we have eyes, yet we don't see. We have ears, but we don't listen. And we have thoughts, but we don't wonder in them. And I feel like we always hold ourselves back from knowing what we should know. So use what you have. Use what you have, guys. Use what you have to find out more. Don't live under the surface. Live above the surface. And just try to make the world a better place. So, yep. That's it. Bye, guys.